Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang in California. We're reading from Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider's book, The Rules for Marriage, Time-Tested Secrets for Making Your Marriage Work. What happened? Oh my God. Oh Christ. Hold on. Go back. Ay, ay, ay. I know what happened. Something about the setting? What in the world? Holy cow. What do you mean maximum duration? Okay, we'll forget about that one. Maximum duration, my foot. Okay. I'm trying to put it on Instagram. I think that's fine. Oh boy. Okay. We all know that Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider have an interesting philosophy about dating, and we are trying to um, incorporate their philosophy, their their mechanisms into our dating lives and our marital lives. This is interesting because in the rules for marriage, the husband, he always wants to see his wife is always busy and happy. She's always smiling at the universe. She's very, very optimistic. Nothing goes wrong for her. And he always has to catch her in motion. He has to pin her down a little bit too. I mean, he can chase her around the kitchen counter and all that, but that's kind of the way it goes. She has to be busy and happy in marriage. Keep up your own interests. That's rule number 4 here. I'm going to get a bookmark. Um, some women. Oh, okay. Keep up your own interests. Have a life. This is rule number 4 in the rules for marriage. Some women make their husbands their whole life when they get married and drop many of the things that make them interesting in the first place. Some lose interest in their careers or stop working altogether. Some see less of their family and friends, and others cut back on interests and activities, including exercise. So I'm going to read through most of this, but what I'll do is to the paragraphs, I'll read the first and last sentences of each paragraph, okay? Except for the first and last paragraphs, that's myself. Okay? This is a mistake, okay? Some seeing less of their family and friends. This is a mistake that we would like to help you avoid, say the authors. We have encountered many women who became half a person in their marriage and came to regret it later. Right after Amy married Phil, she quit her job as a real estate agent to concentrate on getting pregnant, learning how to cook, and decorating their house. She also dropped some of her single friends. For years, she had met 5 girlfriends every Wednesday night for dinner and a movie, girls' night out, but decided to skip it so she could eat dinner and watch TV with her husband. Phil didn't discourage it. In fact, he seemed flattered that she preferred his company and was happy when Amy told him she couldn't relate to her single friends anymore. But after a few months, Phil started to tire of so much togetherness. When he came home, he wanted to read a book alone instead of watch TV with Amy. He started making plans with the guys once a week to shoot hoops or go out for drinks. Amy got hurt. Amy was hurt and angry. She had dropped her friends, blah, 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 blah. Amy learned a painful realizing the mistake she made, she went back to girls' night out and took a part-time job. Amy learned a painful but important lesson. Many men will be flattered or even encourage their wives to drop friends or activities for them, only to lose interest in them when they do. They like it when you've got other things going on besides them and have to fight a little for your attention, just like I was mentioning that they said earlier. Have you ever noticed that your husband wants to talk to you the most when you're on the phone? Or in the middle of something, as opposed to when you're eager to talk, or just sitting around doing nothing, or waiting for him to come home? If you listen to what a man thinks he wants and make him your whole life, he will get bored and pull back, and you will feel hurt and regret it. Quote, husbands get bored when women only concentrate on them, says Nancy, who made that very mistake in her first year of marriage. I feel let's see, the more stuff I do, the more interested he is in me. I feel better about myself and my personality is more interesting, so he's more attracted to me. And now when we're together, he really appreciates me, she said. You need to have a life apart from your husband. So there's some more examples. One about Andrea, a former book editor, stay-at-home mom. Um, yeah. And then here's one about Joan. Anyway, so now that she was around, he wanted to sleep late. Okay, when a man turns the tables on you like that, it's easy to feel like a victim and make a big issue out of it. Don't. That's what the authors are telling you, and they give you more advice about this here. Regardless of what he thinks or says, he will be happier when you are fulfilled and busy. Now, Mindy's problem was a little different, but you can probably relate. She didn't want to make a decision without her husband's input. When she was single, she was very decisive. Okay, so she ran an executive recruitment firm and blah, 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 blah. When she had to choose drapes for the living room, she wanted Andy, a CPA, to go with her to look at fabrics during the middle of tax season. Ooh. Women like Mindy sometimes need to act single just to go out and buy the tiles or nothing will get done. Being happily married means finding a balance of togetherness and independence. Okay, so women who stop living their lives or depend too much on their husbands for companionship or decision making end up feeling unhappy and unfulfilled, and their husbands know it. Don't let this happen to you. Okay? We'll talk to you later. This was from the Rules for Marriage. And now I'm going to go to Instagram and read a little bit from the Rules Handbook. But it'll be in we'll figure that out. Okay. Old Kinderhick.